Hello and welcome to Truth Seeker Psychic Readings, reminding you of who you really are. Today we're going to do the month of September, and this is for the sign of Aries. So let's get straight into it. So Aries, your theme for the month is the Fool, okay? 0 in the major arcana. All right, very interesting. The Fool represents your adventurous side. It represents youth and airiness, okay? You have the sun here, so you're feeling energetic this month. You're being given a sense of radiance. You're going to realize your youth again, okay? So very natural for an Aries as being a youthful type personality. This is going to be a time for you to be adventurous and explore things that are new to you, that are a little bit challenging. There's going to be a sense of, well, I don't need to have so much structure, okay? This month is about being a bit more flexible, not worrying too much about the little details as you might do sometimes, but more so about what can I create in the world and how can I be my young, vibrant, youthful self. That's the image and that's the portrait of the month, okay? If you look at the Fool, he's a young man on a journey. He's traveling light, so he's quite carefree. He has this airiness about him. You know, the feather in the hair symbolizes luck and the ability to just go for it, which Aries you're great at always anyway. But the flower that he holds symbolizes the growth that can come from this journey. And I feel with this card that it is time for you to be adventurous, to get out of your comfort zone and to explore and to feel alive, okay? And do what it is that you love, create what you want in your life. The sun's shining, it's a new day. These are new beginnings, okay? This can also have an element of travel in it. So for some of you, there may be a little bit of travel, even if it's short distance, involved in this month. And that would be mostly beneficial for you. That would actually bring out your adventurous side even more. So fantastic time if you want to get away. Now, the 4 cards here are our month. Okay, and the first card is the 4 of Pentacles in reverse. Now, 4 of Pentacles is generally upright about how you control your material world, somewhat being attached to finances, attached to money, what your attachment is, and not being able to let go. But in reverse, 4 of Pentacles is more about letting go. So very much tied in with your theme for the month of the Fool. And so not worrying too much about material things, because Pentacles represents the material world, the things that we can hold, feel and see, smell and taste. This is for you to get more involved, more deeply involved in important matters in life, rather than worrying about what you have to attain and what you have to hold on to. So it's not about what you can gain in terms of the physical world, but what can you gain that is not tangible, So ideas, thoughts, your creative side, your brain is going to be thinking about things that are sort of more in line with your soul rather than your physical existence. So important this month, very important, to relinquish any need for the physical desires, okay? Just be free, okay? Be more airy about what you want in your life and create that image in your mind, okay? With a sort of a dreaminess, yeah? So it's about what you can dream, and you're a great creator, Aries, so use that to your advantage, because it doesn't mean that you won't have anything physical to hold on to. Quite the contrary. You're building, the starting phase is creating what it is that you want in your mind and then bring it into physical reality. So it's sort of like setting the stage for what you want, okay? But it's not about being attached to anything physical. The other thing I want to say when it comes to relationships here for some of you guys is that it would benefit you to be playful and happy and joyful rather than trying to set strict guidelines and too much structure around your relationship. So with relationships this month, have a bit of fun with it. Okay, with career, don't focus too much on money. Okay, that will come. Focus on your ideas, what you can create. So over here, we're looking at the Six of Wands in reverse, and the depiction is a man. He has just come back from victory. You know, he's celebrating. You know, he's got this look of I've won, I've conquered. He's got the wreath here. You can't see the crowd, but people would be cheering him on because he's marching from victory. In reverse, it's telling us that it's a little bit difficult this month to be exactly who you are. Okay, so don't force it. If there will be a tendency to sort of be a little bit different than you usually are and how you usually show up, and that's fine, Aries, because you are who you are unapologetically, and if you feel a little bit different, that's okay. The other thing here is that your ability to be competitive, because you are naturally competitive and you like to be on top and win, okay, but that is not supposed to be it's not supposed to be everything, okay, in this month. You're supposed to try and be a bit more humanitarian. So a lot of you have this natural trait as well as an Aries, but it's not about winning, it's just about helping others and how you can be of service. So the Six in numerology has a very humanitarian trait to it. And Six in reverse is as a 9, pretty much. And it's saying that humanitarianism is something that is quite important. So don't focus too much on your individual gains and goals, but on what you can do for the collective. Yeah. So this will translate exactly the same with a relationship. What can you give to your significant other, as long as it serves you, of course, and do the things that help you show up in the world as whoever you need to be. It doesn't have to be that same image that you always have of yourself, but who do you need to be in this moment? Because we're always evolving and changing, right? So changes, that's another thing here. Over here, we're looking at the Eight of Swords, okay? And what is Eight of Swords about? Eight of Swords is about letting go in reverse, okay? Letting go of what doesn't serve you, okay? And these are thoughts, because swords represents thoughts, the mind, and spirituality. So the ideas that you have, and I'm going to connect the last card here, which is Seven of Cups, because this is ideas and this is imagination, all right? Very important that you become discerning this month and that you choose one thing to focus on. I feel like over the last couple of months, Aries, if you've seen my reading for July and August, you might notice that there is a similar theme. Perhaps it was July from memory, but the theme here is a continuing rolling theme of pick something that works for you. You have a tendency sometimes to be a bit all over the place and want to do everything, okay? But it keeps coming back here, and it's trying to solidify and remind you and your personality that it's more beneficial to you if you pick one thing that is a priority, or one thing that you want to achieve that is most important to you, that will bring you home or get you closer to your goal, and focus on that, all right? And this is about grounding your ideas, all right? So very much a month about taking risks, being adventurous. This is going to ignite your fiery side, yeah, because it's very elemental. You know, the Fool, very much about the youth, your youth, and your ability to create and to be really like nonchalant, okay, not caring so much, but allowing yourself to just be free. Yeah, freedom here in September is paramount. So don't become too attached to things. Have a light sense of humor. You know, don't take things too seriously. Your ability to compete is not as strong as it usually is. It's telling you to be more careful, more caring, with other people. All right, and more to involve others and not to do things just only for yourself. Let go of the thoughts that don't serve you, the ideas that you have, and find something, the one thing, hone in on one thing. If there's just one thing that you feel you need to achieve this month, okay, take step-by-step measures to get there, all right? Because that will serve you best, and work on grounding that idea and how can you make it practical. Take it up from the air and the clouds where it is, bring it down to earth. All right, so going to be an awesome month if you just focus on doing what you enjoy, letting go, feeling a sense of freedom, maybe doing a bit of travel and not restricting yourself much. All right, very, very awesome energies here for September for you. So enjoy it, and if you like this reading, please subscribe, share it with your friends, and please also, I'd love to hear your comments. And have an amazing month, and I will see you in the weekly reading.